Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and the Bad Batch are on the hunt. We're in a Bad Batch arc trying to figure out where the hell is Echo.
Yes, I am super excited to see where this story is leading us. We have a whole bunch of storylines ahead of us, but I'm glad, like you said, this is the Clone Wars, so why not start with the clones themselves? I'm looking forward to seeing what Dave Filoni has for this. Now, some of these, as far as like character and stuff, I know that they were already created, and there are stories out there that we already know about. But it's awesome to kind of see it be fully fleshed out in this new final season. I'm sad that it is the final season, but I'm also happy that we get this final season to kind of tie it all together.
And you guys can join us on this final season. You can watch our full episode watch-alongs available on our Patreon. But let's get into episode 2 of the final season of the Clone Wars now. They've done the swooping shot a couple times already.
Yeah. Whew.
I think that was the one from the trailer.
If you're certain he'll approve the mission, why wait? Let's get going.
First, we have that thing to do.
We don't have time for that, sir.
Yes, we do.
Well, I'll just let you two sort
So
this
subtle.
out. Waiting on the ship with the rest of the team.
What are you gonna do? Go talk to Padme? I don't know what to do with my arm. Yep.
You're late again.
Oh, yes.
It's so awkward. Love Rex.
Oh!
Hello there.
Obi-Wan is coming. It's Rex. I'm worried he's letting his personal feelings drive him too much on this mission.
I need to speak to him about this mission.
Oh, General,
Yay,
he's
Obi-Wan.
just waiting for the General. General.
You'll have to do better than that.
Yeah, he sees through you.
You've
Yeah.
known Rex a long time. Trust his instincts. Like he trusts yours.
He's trying to hide that bump.
Well,
Here you go, Rex. Oh, and try not to break it again.
About this mission.
Let's get moving, Rex.
No, wait. That's not...
No time.
I hope you at least told Padme I
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Just be honest with Obi-Wan.
I know.
He's lifting a gonk.
So, yeah.
we are approaching Skakor Minor.
Into the belly of the beast.
My intel says the Poltecs worship flying reptiles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say they do.
What the heck was that?
Don't engage. Don't fight them.
Oh.
Or, okay.
Oh, no.
A hell of a grappling hook.
Going for a ride.
That's crosshairs for you.
What if they're not trying to hurt him? Sounds like Mission Impossible.
Woo! Looks kind of fun. Lost. Huh? Never mind. We found him.
I think we're gonna have a slight communication problem here.
Where's C-3PO when you need him? Oh, they're like destroying their home?
They haven't attacked you. It kind of looks like Man-Bat.
Tech, translate what he said.
Yeah, that's how you got the tech.
He says he does not want our war on his planet. Azo separatists.
Kind of like having a droid with you.
Yeah.
He will provide us with scouts and lead us to Tambor City.
You may proceed, Admiral.
Sounds like Zurg. Yeah, Tambor sounds like Zurg. Pride Rock.
Scary Pride Rock.
Hope nobody's scared of heights.
Well, I'm not scared of nothing. When I'm up real high, I got a problem with gravity.
Speaking of problems, maybe they sent the signal to lure us into a trap.
like you
Maybe
said.
your friend's actually dead. He's alive! I think you're letting your personal feelings get in the way. Because you left him for dead at the Citadel.
Damn.
I had no choice. I would have left him for dead.
Shit!
Besides, he's just another rig.
Nope. There you go. Back to the infighting.
Yep.
That's enough!
It's personal.
A little too personal.
That was Echo's voice. I know it.
For some
If
reason,
it was
you're
Echo's
wrong.
voice, it was your
And
voice
I'll
too.
deal.
They all have the same voice. Sir Lancelot. Running.
Business, General. Coming from this tower. How's it going, Tech?
Ah!
Sorry it took so long.
I lived? How far up are we going?
I'll hold your hand.
Hey, cut it out, son. Just give me some droids to crush.
Nobody knows we're here.
Everyone knows you're there.
Yeah, that didn't last long now, did it?
Why? As they fall.
Gotta admit, they're effective.
Yep. They kind of look like crane flies.
They do.
Let's hunt some droids.
Now you're talking, yeah!
We go in together, just in case there's trouble.
And there's always trouble.
How are you able to stop them both at the same time?
Because they weren't firing at the same time.
Which is dumb of them. Got your back, Jack.
You clones are so predictable. Execute them.
That ain't gonna happen.
No.
There you go. Yeah! Uh-huh.
I like the music. I love how he's like, you got the tech guy, but he's still in the action.
Right. So many of them.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
world of Star Wars. There's too many of them!
Open that door for Rex!
I hope you find what you're looking for, Captain.
I hope you find what you're looking for too.
Another left? Ah. Foyer.
I don't like the look of this.
I'm glad he didn't say I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we haven't got it yet.
Damn.
Oh, it's like even worse.
Poor Echo, man.
Gotta
Yeah.
get him out of here.
We have to get to the shuttle to escape the Citadel. No, I'll go first.
Echo.
You came back for me.
That's right, he did.
Just sit tight, Trooper. You're going home.
Saved him. They're gonna end it. No!
Oh.
Now you gotta get out. A distant echo. We did get a little bit more of the Bad Batch.
We did. I do like that the tech is with them, but he can also hang with the rest of them.
Yeah, like the tech guy isn't just in the van outside waiting while the rest of them
Or
go
he's
in
like,
and accomplish the
cover
mission.
me while I
Yeah.
do this. He's like, no. He'd be like, no, I got this. And he's doing it at the same time while he shoots his little blaster.
Yeah, Tech is definitely just as capable as the rest of them. Now, we are still getting a little bit of infighting. They are saying that Rex is taking it personal. He's right, though. I mean, he wanted to save his man. He wanted to save Echo. So the rest of them, up until the point of finding Echo, thought he was just kind of going on a fool's errand. It wasn't something that had any merit to it.
Right.
They all thought it was a trap. And
Right.
for a while there, it looked like it was a trap. Even Anakin was having trouble siding with him if it wasn't for Padme kind of pushing him onto Rex's side.
Right. It was full-fleshed at the end. You realize that, yes, Echo is there. They are using him for this algorithm that they've created to kind of get the one-up on the clones. And so I'm really interested to see how he survived, the Citadel.
If they show us, like,
Right.
I'm hoping, like, we're so let down by shows from explaining things to where it's like, just get over it happened. So
Right.
it's like, I
if,
feel like we won't get to see how he ended up escaping the Citadel.
I'm pretty sure that you're probably right too,
Yeah.
considering that, this is, if they had more seasons going,
Right.
maybe they can do like, oh, this is how I escaped. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you kind of just be like, yeah, he escaped. What? Yeah. He got out.
He fell in the pit. But I do love
They
that
took
we
him.
did get to see more of the relationship between Rex and Anakin, like showing Rex knowing that he's talking to Padme, knowing that he's guarding the door while he talks to Padme. Like, they definitely have that bond that
Right.
Anakin feels like he can't really even have with Obi-Wan, because
Right.
Obi-Wan would probably go more so his duty and have Anakin take it to the council that he's in love with Padme. But at the same time, Anakin and Obi-Wan have an unspoken understanding because Obi-Wan himself was kind of in the same situation,
Right.
except he never really went for it as far as we've seen on screen.
Right. So I feel like, I get it though. You had Obi-Wan there always constantly telling you like, this is what you need to do. This is
Right.
what you need to, because we've seen it. We've seen the relationship on screen. It grew a little bit more in the Clone Wars, but like, as you saw in, Attack of the Clones, it was
Right.
always like, sorry, Master.
Sorry,
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
So he really still has that kind of hesitant with Obi-Wan,
It's true.
and wants to kind of keep Padme, separate.
Yeah.
Because there's also times where I feel like maybe he's like afraid that he's gonna lose her.
Well, obviously.
Um,
That's his biggest fear.
yeah.
That's the one
So
that
he
ends up
kind
swaying him.
of he kind of pushes everyone aside, and he can. At this point, Rex is kind of the only person you can trust at this point because they have been in battle. They have fought together for a really long time, so they have that bond there too. He just has a different relationship with. But I love it when he's like, "Well, you can at least tell Padme I said hello." So good. He's like, "Come on." Oh, of course. Why wouldn't he know? He knows.
Anakin and Obi-Wan, they are definitely one and the same.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about them. I mean, they're brothers when it comes to
You're my brother, Anakin.
yeah, master and apprentice, It's cool too that we finally got Obi-Wan in this final season. James Arnold Taylor joining the fray.
I love that he brings like this new twist to when he does do the voice for Obi-Wan. Because it's like, yes, it is Obi-Wan, but it's like his own version of, Ewan's. Because it's distinct. Both of them are very distinct in their own way, and I like the way that he does it for the Clone Wars.
Yeah, it's definitely more so a snarkier Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, which I like.
And I love that when Obi-Wan does that in the films by Ewan McGregor, but at the same time,
Did you notice the shields were still up?
Did you notice the shields are still up? Another happy landing. Like, there are those little isms that Obi-Wan has, and I feel like as James Arnold Taylor is voicing him, those mannerisms are pushed to the forefront. And granted, it's more elaborate because it's animated when it comes to the CG and all that, but it's not so much bogged down by Obi-Wan taking a back seat. Because Obi-Wan does kind of take a backseat when it comes to Anakin's story, because Anakin is kind of the main character.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why in most fight scenes, it's like, how do we take Obi-Wan out of the situation? Let's have something land on him. Let's have him get knocked unconscious. And Obi-Wan kind of gets thrown away. But here, Obi-Wan gets to kind of shine.
Right.
And you don't get that, well, he's just kind of here and we're going to push him aside. Like, he is definitely one of the key players of the Clone Wars. And I love that. I love that he's pushed to the forefront and that his character is really pushed up front by James Arnold Taylor, as well as the rest of the crew.
Right.
Because you're not really getting these clones. Cody is really nothing in Revenge of the Sith, but Cody and Rex and all the rest of them are a big deal in the Clone Wars. That's what I love about this show. But we're going to get into more episodes. We still have quite a few to go down. Thank you guys for joining us for our reaction to episode 2 of the Clone Wars Season 7. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Which one is your favorite member of the Bad Batch? I'd say I love Tech. I love that Tech has those abilities. He still gets in there, gets his hands dirty. But Wrecker is definitely he's hilarious. I love how he's just such a brute.
I think Tech is probably my favorite because he does do the tech things, but he also can, like I said before, hold his own.
He's like C-3PO, but an ass kicker at the same time. But thank you guys so much. Again, check out our Patreon. You can get the full episode watch-alongs for the entire season of the Clone Wars. You can like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking giants, you know where they are. Kicking the party, feel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Also, subscribe to our channel. If you're into Doctor Who, we've got the finale coming up for Series 12 on our channel this coming weekend, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much, and as always...
Now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.